Welcome back to Exceeding Expectations. I'm your host, Andrea Forsyth, and I am accompanied with a TerpsEXCEED senior. Her name is Precious. She's a self-advocate fashionista. I had interviewed her a while ago, and she is well versed in self-advocacy. So, how are you doing today, Precious?
I'm good, and you?
Doing great. Thank you. So today, we are talking about self-advocacy. So, Precious, how would you define self-advocacy?
Uh, advocacy for me, I define speaking to yourself, speaking out to everybody to hear you, and making that everybody listen to you. Everybody listen to your opinion.
hmm that's funny because I also think about self-advocacy as speaking up and speaking out about on your decision making and how decisions affect your future. Is that right?
Yeah,
So, why do you think self-advocacy is important and beneficial?
I think guys, it's important. It's important because well, if you don't speak out for yourself, people would think that they, they have control over you, and you don't want that the people to think that they have control over you. And the mindset of people have like judgmental sometimes. They'll think that oh, if you don't speak out, you are like dumb, or you are like, let me say, like you don't want to speak up, so you gotta speak up for yourself. Sometimes when someone is like bullying you, speak up for yourself, because if you don't stop the person bullying you, the person will continue until maybe something bad will happen that you will not be able to speak up for yourself at that point.
hmm So, do you think that self-advocacy has given you opportunities like going to college?
Yeah, basically meeting new people and talking to new people. Self-advocacy have given me a lot of opportunity, like college, um, opportunities, internships, and all of that. So yeah.
hmm How how does self-advocacy build confidence and independence?
Well, self-advocacy is first independent because you know how to speak up for yourself, and you know how to like do some stuff by yourself.
So, you're saying that self-confidence leads to better self-advocacy? Is that right?
Yeah.
So, how would you practice advocacy in your internship?
Well, I have a lot of internship, like office internships, and it has teaching me to be patient with people. It has teaching me how to talk to people very well, how to speak up for myself, um, how to knit. When I need help, I ask help for, for, for my coworkers, uh, for, for my supervisor, or for my boss.
Huh. And does advocacy comes naturally to you?
Yeah, because I'm getting used to that talking without not like thinking what people will say. Like I said again, if you people talk a lot, like people will judge you a lot, like you don't need the mindset of what will people say or what will people do to me. Just say what do I think about myself? What do I think about these? Say yeah.
I'm just asking because sometimes I think self advocacy is a skill that we need to learn, and that it takes time um to kind of speak naturally.
I mean, yeah, that's true. Yeah, some people don't like to speak a lot. That's the reason that self advocacy comes in. To like people, some people don't like to talk to some people because they're scared of what would they say, or what would they say about me, what would they say about my speech. My That's what I was thinking before. So I started speaking up for myself, knowing people were wrong. I was just like, oh, okay, you know what would I say for myself? What would I do for myself? What would myself think? No, not what would people think. What would myself think?
Hmm. So, what do you, do you think are some challenges that people like us, people with disabilities, have to face in self advocacy?
Um, like they say, disability is disability is not something that people like think about. People think about disability of not speaking, not walking, not even talking for yourself. But I don't think disability is like that. Some people talk, some people do something for themselves. So when society think of disability, they think of different thing else. So we gotta make sure that they didn't that they don't think about that way. They think about us as other people. They think about us as people that have challenges, but they can do the thing by themselves.
Hmm. You know, I actually did a presentation once on self advocacy, and self advocacy means to know yourself, know your wants and needs, and know how to get what you want and you need. And then maybe some people struggle with some of these areas. So, Precious, how would you help somebody who is struggling?
Well, I will not tell them that they should like go for it. I'll tell them that people will talk, people will judge, people will think, think as if you are crazy, but don't allow that to like put you down. Do not allow that to like say that oh I'm disabled or I cannot do this by myself. No, don't think it's about the mindset. It's about your feelings. It's about your decision. So if you decide to speak up for yourself, that is your decision. But I would say that speak up for yourself. Make the word, yeah, your own opinion,
Mm-hmm.
and make it that the word, yeah, your own voice.
You know, it's funny because you're talking about voicing your wants and needs and how that relates to advocacy. Because we hardly ask people with disabilities what they want and what they need,
Mm-hmm.
and so they think, oh, we could just, oh, we could just not speak up or speak out. So they really need to listen to us because we're kind of like the role models for them.
I mean, some people think that we're role model for them. Some people don't think that we're role model, but we have our own ways that we think. We have our own ways that we see stuff. So when when people like make decisions for us, we don't like that.
Exactly, because if you're not at the table, you don't know what other people would decide.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So, how do you encourage self-advocacy to people with disabilities?
Like, hmm. Encourage people with disability. Well, um, I'm gonna say you should speak up for yourself. You should like make sure that you, your own your own opinion matter, and your own decision matter. Just if you don't like something that you know that you don't like, speak up for yourself. Don't allow nobody to speak up for you. Speak up for yourself and make sure that you tell the person that, oh, this thing that you did, I don't like it. Oh, this thing that you did, I like it. So people with disability out there, I encourage you to speak up for yourself and make sure that your own opinion matters.
And is advocacy rewarding? Like it builds accomplishments?
Yeah, it's an accomplishment for me. Like, I feel like if I speak up for other disabled people, if you like I've won something, if you like I've like accomplished something for myself.
Well, thank you, Precious, for being here. This has been a real treat. And thank you for listening in. And stay tuned for the next podcast.
Thank you.